Hello everyone, Generic Pride Gaming. This is Alex, and today I'm doing something a bit different than usual. Yes, this is a review of Minecraft Xbox Hardcore, Season 1. Now, if you watched that back in the day, that was the first time we ever did a hardcore season. As you can tell, we are now a couple more seasons in, but I'm doing a review. And what that means is I interview everyone, get their points on the story, and they basically tell what happened to them. And you get a full perspective of everyone, what they were doing throughout the entire season, what was happening. So I suppose without further ado, we might as well get started. Oh, also, the footage here. Most of it is new footage. Some is from the old episodes, but most of it is new footage that I took recently to show you the areas they were talking about, like Cameron and Rennick's base and stuff. So, without further ado, just sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Here we are with our first guests, William and Zachary. Say hello, you two.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, you two came in, Zach came in 7th, Will came in 6th.
Yes.
And both on day 2.
Yes.
Now, we heard an occasional comment from you, Will, and an occasional joke from you, Zach, but we didn't really hear much about what was going on with you two, so could you elaborate as to what you did before your death?
Well, at first we were trying to build a house.
We were looking for a house first.
Just getting started.
I knew I wanted to build in a hill.
Zach and Jordan were ahead of us, and they said they found some valuable resources. So we started to build in a hill to try to start our home. And we happened to find a huge ravine.
Well, he means like what we were doing. You were mining.
I was mining.
And I was fishing and farming and gathering wood.
And I found about 3 spider dungeons.
Yeah. And so, after that, before you found the ravine, how were you guys feeling? Were you feeling like...
Very confident.
And then when you found the ravine, did that confidence get boosted because you thought you could find diamonds?
I didn't get boosted as much as it was like, okay...
Adventure.
I wanted to go over the ravine so that we wouldn't... I didn't even want to mess with it.
Right.
Because like the risk is bigger than the reward there.
Indeed. So, this part is aimed mainly at Zack. Zack, what happened on that day at that time?
On that day, okay, well, I saw diamonds.
Did you really?
And I saw spiders, and I saw a chest. And those 3 things mixed compelled me to move forward in the ravine. I basically went in, grabbed a chest, but then got killed by spiders.
You got knocked in.
No, I got knocked in by the
into
spiders.
the ravine, and then spiders at the bottom swarmed him.
So the spiders were at the top of the ravine?
And at the
It was like, there was a ledge that we were on, and then like 10 blocks up there's another higher ledge that mobs were spawning on, dropping onto us.
I see.
And then at the bottom there was more spiders, so I guess I was just attracted to spiders that day.
And once you were out, Zach, what happened to Will? What happened there?
Will tried to be a valiant hero.
I jumped in after him for a multitude of reasons, because the first one I felt bad.
Right.
The second one to save his stuff, and then the third one to try to protect him because I didn't want him to die because he was my, he's my partner.
And you jumped in before he died, I'm assuming.
I jumped in literally the second he was mauled to death. I jumped. So.
And I'm guessing you suffered the same fate at those spiders' hands.
No, I actually survived for like a minute or two after I fell in.
Okay.
I ran past the spiders.
Right.
I blocked myself in a dungeon.
Okay.
But as I did that, another spider spawned behind me, and yeah.
Oh. Well, I must say, one last question. You two, what was your opinions and thoughts on Season 1? What did you think of it? How was it,
I thought it was pretty well done. I really liked the storyline of it after watching through it again. Well, obviously, even though we weren't in it.
I just think people need to get more involved with it. Like, we were actually, I think at our death point, compared to everyone else, we were the most far off.
Right.
In my opinion, because we had full iron armor within the first day, for sure.
Right.
Because we immediately went to the cave. But then, like, some of the people I know never even really went mining that often. They didn't you know?
Right.
Next season will be...
Yeah, I think season 4 people should actually gather resources and worry more about...
I think we should not look as much at the risk anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Just have fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your opinions, and thank you for answering the questions, you two. And
For having us.
oh, of course. And we will see you two season 4, hopefully.
Yes.
Yep.
You're teaming with Rennick.
All right. See ya.
Canada Axel.
Bye.
And up next, we have Rennick. So, Rennick, season 1. Yes, hello.
Hello, it's
Yes.
Rennick.
Yes, that we just established that. Anyways, all right. So you, I from what I've heard of season 1 so far, I believe you and Cameron teamed up. Did you guys team up at the very beginning?
Yeah, we're pretty good team, so we went out together, got far away from you guys, and we just got some good stuff going.
Yeah, you built a base, correct?
Mm-hmm. It was pretty nice. And then we had to come back to the start for a funeral, and that's where everything went wrong.
Right, but
So,
when you guys had a base, I mean, just going back to that really quickly, you made a branch mine, right?
I don't even remember. I think we made we made a smallish mine. We didn't do anything too serious. We just wanted to get some iron so we could make some armor and basically win.
Well, you did find diamonds, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. I remember that.
Yep.
That was pretty exciting since we were like the first ones to find diamonds, and everybody else only had iron, so that was good.
Right.
Very good.
And so after that, you came back for the funeral of Will and Zack. And could you just describe what exactly happened from there?
I was walking along and I dropped something off the cliff. So I mean, I naturally went to go get it, and then I was like walking. I was taking my time, going slowly down. Then I just kind of had a lag spike, and I fell right off.
And
I
that was
wasn't very happy.
I could imagine. All right, so last question of the day. What was your favorite, or not favorite, I suppose, but what did you think of the season overall? What were your opinions on it in general?
I think Cam and I could have gone really far. We probably could have won if I hadn't done that one mistake. So
Yeah.
it's kind of disappointing, but I was hoping for greater things in the second, third, and fourth season.
Yep. Well, thank you, Rennick, and we will see you next time.
Bye, baby.
Hello, Cameron, and welcome to the season 1 review. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you, Alex.
Oh, indeed. So I'm sure you know why you're here.
An interview, right?
Yes,
Thanks.
for
Okay.
season 1. All right.
Good. There's no misconceptions.
So you came in 4th place this season. Am I right?
Which season? 1?
Yes, season 1.
It's season 1, yeah.
Yes,
I
4th
did.
place. Now, first of
Wait,
all,
did I?
yes, it was 4th place.
Yeah, I did. You're right.
Now, first of all, from just my perspective, I don't think we really knew much about what you did. We just knew you ran off with Rennick, did some stuff, and then came and lived with me after his death. Yes?
Yeah, pretty much. Rennick and I just kind of mined together, and we had this little fort going. And then you wanted us to come back for
The funeral.
The funeral. Right, thank you.
Yes.
You want us to come back for the funeral for the 2 guys, so for Will and Zack. So we did, and then Rennick died at a funeral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite ironic.
And then so after that, I basically just hung out around town. Things never really slowed down after that, so I didn't really get any chance to return to the home base.
I thought you did return to the home base and got
Oh,
your
wait a minute,
stuff.
yes, I'm sorry. I went back at one point. I believe it was before we were going to kill Zack, or am I just making this up?
I think you went after you were moving in, and I went to get a diamond or 2.
Maybe. I don't remember. I remember sometime I went back just to clear the place out. I didn't really do much there, though.
Right.
Just looked at the memories. Rennick.
So,
When we went into
You
the
have to die so young. Okay, sorry.
When we
This
went-
probably sounds like I'm laughing.
when we went into the Nether, I understand that I sort of left you and didn't see much of the action.
Yeah, you kind of left me to die there, but...
could you elaborate what happened there?
Basically, if I remember correctly, we were planning on going back, but I saw Zack, so I told you to go ahead, and I guess you didn't hear me or something, because you just ignored me and went back.
Yes.
So I fought Zack by myself, and he had some kind of a potion. I don't know what it was. You can ask him. Probably strength, since he was probably getting blaze rods.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and then we got into a fight. We were near a kind of lava pit,
Oh,
if
yes.
you will.
I looked down into that pit right before I left, and I was like, oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah. No, we were fighting right out. It was like a Star Wars Episode 3 moment, like, dun, dun, only the good got lost. Anyway,
Right.
and I remember in the fight, I was looking around before, actually, it was just before the fight. I was looking around, and I saw the magma cube, and I was like, I'm gonna have to watch out for that.
The magma cube that knocked Zack into the pit?
Yeah, yes, and then that, and then in the middle of the fight, it crept up on us, and right as I died,
Uh-huh.
it just got to us.
Right.
And I didn't, so I saw this from, like, the respawn, like, red screen,
Uh-huh.
and it, popped Zack, and then he just went off the edge.
Oh, that's pretty great.
So,
Yeah.
I guess it's a victory.
Yeah.
Or tie, I don't know.
A tie, I would suppose. Well, thank you for being in the interview today, Cameron.
Woo!
And we will talk to you next time. See ya.
Alright.
And here we have Zack. Hello, Zack.
Hello!
Yes. Now, Zack, Season 1, you played a sort of villain, kind of.
It's a funner role to play.
Yeah, well, I'm not arguing with you there, but what did you do? You made it 6 days in. In the beginning, we couldn't really keep track of you. The only time we saw you was when you came to Rennick or Will and Zach's funeral. But what were you and Jordan doing in that
From what
time?
I remember, Whoa, the echo though. Okay, from what I remember, we went mining for a couple of days, found some gold. Jordan made a hat, I made boots. We were all styling and profiling. Then we started making a house. I got with that, so I decided to come to the funeral and then start messing you guys up with TNT.
And you found diamonds on the first day, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So I made a sword.
All right. And then you put TNT underneath our house, yes?
Yes, underneath your door, the pressure plate.
And as soon as you did that, you fled to the Nether. Am I right?
Well, after that, I fled to our house. Then when you guys are coming for me, I fled to the Nether.
Okay.
And then there I waited for about 5 years.
And when we finally got up the courage to get in there, I wasn't able to see the fight because I misheard Cameron and I ran away. He said that it looked like you had a potion. Did you have a potion?
Oh, yeah, I did. Went to another... I mean, there's another fortress right outside there, so I made a potion stand and made some...
Right. Was it like a potion of strength or what?
healing.
Oh, healing. And so, from what I have heard, you killed Cameron, and then there was an incident with a magma cube.
Yeah, then a magma cube hit me to the lava, because we were fighting around a giant pit that I made of lava, and
Oh,
I
you
killed
made
Cam.
that.
Yeah, I killed Cam, all this stuff fell in there, and then the slime hit me in.
Ah. You gotta watch out for those magma cubes.
And then it was just you and Jordan.
Yep. Well, thank you for your time today. And one last question. What was your opinion on this season? What did you think of it?
Well, for being first season, it was pretty fun.
Alright. Well, thank you for your time, sir, and I will talk to you next time.
Boop.
And finally, we have our runner-up, Jordan. So, Mr. Jordan.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Season 1, you were the second place. You were the runner-up. You were the other guy, you know.
Second place.
Yes. Now, question. At the beginning of the
the season. I know you were teamed up with Zack, and you two went off and did your own thing. But the only thing I really heard from you is that you were mining and getting diamonds and stuff. So, is that true? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Just getting resources.
And
I planned to build a castle, but that never happened.
well, I mean, you did start building it, you know. Yeah, did you start building that later on, or did you start building that pretty early on?
We started building that a little later on.
All right, and so were you pretty proud of yourself when you found diamonds on the first day?
Very proud.
I can imagine,
Felt
but
like I had an advantage.
yeah. Now I am aware that Zack seemed to have a plan to sort of, you know, betray us. Were you let? Did he let you know about this whole thing he was gonna do?
Well, I knew there was kind of the possibility that it was a thing, but I didn't know that it was 100% a thing.
So you weren't like plotting with him. You weren't with him on this.
No, I just kind of knew it was kind of happening.
All right, and then the whole thing happened. And
Yeah.
what was going on with you when that whole thing happened? What were you thinking? Like, what happened? You know.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Just
What thing happened?
when he betrayed us, and then we went after him, and the whole fight happened.
Oh, I just kind of thought, wow, people are, like, half the people are gone now.
And
What's next?
where you said that your partner through this whole thing was gone?
Yeah, because we went through it since the beginning.
Right. And finally, we fought each other,
Yeah.
and I would like to congratulate you for, you know, making that far against the odds and stuff.
And I'd like to congratulate you for winning.
Ah, thank you, sir. Well, that is everyone, and thank you for watching, and goodbye. Now, I am aware that sounded like the end, but it wasn't. I just have a few remarks as the victor of the season 1. So basically, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who was in it, everyone who watched it, appreciated it and stuff, and congratulations again to everyone. Season 1 was a game, you know. I mean, we had just thought of this in the middle of summer and tested it out. Nowadays, you know, it's more of a contest, a competition to see who can win. But back then, it was a game, and my viewpoint on it was not as my viewpoints are on them today. You know, I thought it would have more of a narrative, you know, a single bad guy. Nowadays, you can just predict everyone to want to kill each other. But yeah, that's season 1. It was fun. It was innocent. You know, we were all just having fun. I mean, nowadays we still have fun, but you know, it's a bit more harsh. So, thanks for watching, and goodbye.